Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this player, Anthony Gordon, is someone who's really impressed me in recent games. He's very hard-working, quite versatile, he has an excellent attitude, and he just keeps on ploughing away. I'm just curious to see whether he'll be allowed to operate more like an inside forward, because that's when he seems to be at his most productive.
Okay, interesting. And here's Eze. O'Reilly looking to run onto it.
Koundé, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Calmly anticipates. Koundé. Oh, it's Dembele. Olise. Out towards the flank. Jackie. Nice interception, well timed. And that was very necessary. That's a throw. And it's O'Reilly. Olise wins the duel this time. O'Reilly. Gordon. Dembele with the clearance. Lovely bit of skill. Can he deliver? It is Swamini, clears it away. Oh, that's neat. Gordon. Decent chance! Oh, that's a waste.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Rabiot. Saliba shifted upfield. Chouameni forwards and with intent. And it's Koundé. And here's Olise. Koundé. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Kane, Eze, Yehi, Rice, Yehi, aim forwards, O'Reilly, Kane, Saliba with the slide tackle there, Mbappe, Olise, Menu, well, that's well seen too. Eze, and it's been played for Kane! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's O'Reilly. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, it's come loose. Kane, chance! And he's done it!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Chouameni. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rice. Gehi. Rice. And it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly going full steam ahead down the left flank. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Saliba, gently done. Cherki. Olise. Mbappe! Ah, that pass just didn't quite work. O'Reilly. Menu. Konsa. Moved on forwards. Eze. And that could set him on his way. Kane. And it's James. That's a throw. Saka's delivery.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now. England, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Olise. Rice. O'Reilly. Now it's Gordon. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Koundé. Oh, look at the space here. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Eze, some resolute defending there. Konsa, and it's played forward. And here's Kane. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Hernandez. Dembele. There's the shot! Cleared away. Rice can get it clear. And it's Dembele. Hernandez picks it up now. Pickford claims it, and the danger passes. O'Reilly. O'Reilly. That is good strength. Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. Hernandez. Lovely, now then. Mbappe played out to the left flank. Here comes another cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries to get it clear. Strong running down that left flank. Hoisted in. Firmly met. Gordon looking for a decent ball in. Oh, nice touch. Gordon, oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
France, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And here's Kane. Oh, some tackle that. Eze, oh, good spread. Aimed in. He's having a shot! He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And now he has two. England are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's really well manoeuvred. Dembele. And it's James. And here's Kane. Oh, such a clever touch. Gordon opts to play it back. Dembele. Chouameni. Dembele. In with the challenge. Saka. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Dembele. And it's Hernandez. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Rice. O'Reilly. Out to the left it goes. Lovely feet. Swings in across. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers. Upamecano. Koundé. Rabiot. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kane. Now it's Kane. Eze spread out to the left. He's got away. Oh, that is a... goes for a shot! Hernandez. France can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Saliba played towards the other side. Koundé. It's run loose here. Yehi. Eze. Gordon. That has found him in acres of space. That's very neat. And here's Gordon. Turns Eze! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Saliba chooses to go cross-field. And it's Koundé. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And it's played into the middle. Konsa with the clearance. Gordon. And here's Elise. Hernandez. Oh, that's nice. Shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
Elise certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Menu. And it's played forward. Gehi. O'Reilly chasing after it. Koundé shifted upfield. That has been cut short. Rice. Gehi. Rice. Gehi. O'Reilly. And it's Eze. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hernandez. Rabiot. Elise. Koundé. Cherki. Koundé. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Menu is there and he can get that clear. He's in a good... Real chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Elise clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Menu. Konsa. Gehi. Gehi, gently done. Gordon. Eze. Saliba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Elise. And here's Mbappe. Gehi. Rice. Menu, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Kane. Kane played out towards the right wing. And here's Saka. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's James. Now it's Saka. James pings it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cherki. Koundé. Chouameni. Dembele. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Cherki. Rabiot. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Chooses to go back. Chouameni. And he's heaved it away. France have reclaimed it. Dembele. Chouameni. Hernandez. Hernandez Drives forward on the overlap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Saka looks to get on the end of this. Dembele.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Konsa. Gordon. France, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Cherki. Eze. O'Reilly. Gordon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Upamecano. Cherki. Olise. And it's Koundé. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Menu. Rice, aim forwards. That'll be a throw-in. Upamecano. Rabiot. Chouameni. Olise. Cherki. Rabiot. Rabiot. Could be danger here. Nice control. Rabiot. And it's played in here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Eze. O'Reilly. Gehi. Moved on forwards. O'Reilly is onto it in a flash. And here's Kane. And it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly goes on a charge down the left. And here's Eze. Eze done delicately. Oh, sweet feet. Mignon claims it without any fuss. And it's made its way to him. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Konsa. Gehi, gently done. O'Reilly. Aim forwards. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. Rabiot. Cherki. Olise. Rabiot played over towards the opposite flank. Gehi. Gordon. And it's O'Reilly. Rice. Thinks one through. Good ball over the top. Gordon. Olise. Kane. Cleared without complication. O'Reilly. Now it's Gordon. Cross needs to be good. Eze. Have it back. Eze! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the keeper beats it away. Hit into the middle. Cleared away. Cherki. Hernandez. Shifted upfield. Saliba. Rabiot. Olise. And it's played forward. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. Koundé's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Gordon. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Olise. That's been slipped through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Mbappe, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gordon. Rice. O'Reilly. Saliba. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, what a ball! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's James. Saka. Kane on 2 now and looking for 3. He is just caressing the ball. Cherki. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Dembele. Cherki. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's really well manoeuvred. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. Tries a deft little ball. And the ball is out of play. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
James, that's a cute ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Saliba shifted upfield. That's a good run down the left. And it's Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Nicely shaped cross. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rabiot. That's tidy. Good take. It's Dembele! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer.
France, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
France get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Saka. Foot in. Dembele. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. James attempts a clearance.
France clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Rice. Gordon. Eze. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Olise. Cleared away. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Saka forwards and with intent. Rabiot. Saliba, long ball upfield. Chouameni, aim forwards. Dembele is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Moved on forwards. Time to deliver. Has a shot! Menu gets rid without sophistication. Looking here to chip it through. Kane, and he's on his way! Now it's Gordon. He's found a way through. That has been knocked clear. And it's Rice. Showing good feet. Brilliantly cut out. Dembele. Rabiot. And it's played forward. That's good play. Cherki. Cherki! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and They were just too slow.
Gehi, gently done. Chouameni, forwards and with intent. Koundé delivers the ball and reclaimed it in a trice. Eze. Upamecano makes the interception. Oh, well measured. Kane, great defending, strong and determined. Dembele. He's in plenty of space here. Saka, delivered in. And it's hoisted clear. Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. That's a good run he's making there. Very nicely done. Up he goes! And that has been clubbed away. Proves too strong. Now who's going to be first to this? Shaki. Oh, that's beautifully weighted.
England look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
England on the... Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Moved on forwards.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Gordon, out to the right. Now then, the ball's come loose. Saka concedes a free kick for that. And it's Eze. Now it's Gordon. Now it's Kane. Rabiot. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez. Hernandez. Rabiot. That is lovely. Chouameni. Played out to the right. Clipped into space. Hernandez. Deftly away. What a throw in. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. And here's Elise. And it's Rabiot. Nice looking ball. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, it's Dembele. Rabiot. And here's him. And the shot! It's there! France are back on level terms. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish. We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Eze. And here's Gordon. Elise. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chouameni, Cherki, Elise, Saliba, lofted upfield. Menu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gehi shifted upfield. O'Reilly. Rice. Menu. Saka out to the right. And he welcomes... It's Kane! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Upamecano, aim forwards. Elise. Cherki. Rabiot. Rice. And the counter is on. James. Menu. Hernandez cuts it out. Upamecano. Chouameni. Upamecano, gently done. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Koundé. Lovely bit of skill. Rabiot. Gordon, forwards and with intent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Upamecano cuts out the pass. Rice. O'Reilly. Saka. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cleared away. And it's James. Very nicely done. There are a few waiting for it. James. Oh, it's played into the area. Tries a measured ball. That has been knocked clear. So who's he picking out? He's got to be in here! Olise. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's been played through. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dembele, oh, that's a clever... Mbappe is fouled.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Olise! It's anyone's ball now. Rice. England keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Mbappe. Mbappe, that's a delicate pass. Now it's Dembele. Gehi clears it away. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Cross in, looks like a good one. And it's hoisted clear. Out of play for a throw. Hernandez. And it's Dembele. That could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Eze spread out to the left. O'Reilly looking to hit the byline here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now it's Rice. A chance to play it in. Oh, nice touch. O'Reilly lofted in. Defending of the desperate variety. Saka. He's free, he has got space. Dembele. Gordon. And he's picked out the run. And he cuts out the supply.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rabiot. Chouameni moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. James wins the duel this time. Yehi. That's really well manoeuvred. O'Reilly. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Great ball if he can get there.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Saliba. Hernandez. And it's played forward. And it's Dembele. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Yehi shifted upfield. Eze. Saka. And here's Kane. It's Kane!
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Olise. Dembele. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Gordon.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Mbappe.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. And it's James. James charging forward down that flank.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Mbappe. Olise played out towards the right wing. Now it's Olise. Cherki. France desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Chouameni. Cherki. Chouameni. Rabiot. Saliba. The final 5 minutes. Dembele. Now it's Olise. Olise.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Gordon. Rice. Gusto gets across to intercept that. Eze, he has found the way through. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. And they've got rid. That has been knocked clear. Menu. Played out to the right.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Late in the day, this could well be it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
France complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Now the cross. Upamecano with the clearance. France making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Menu. France moments now away from seeing this one out. It is now or never. Time is against them. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's been won straight back. Digne, aim forwards. He's through here. Mbappe. Dembele. Dembele's cross. Spence gets it away. Menu. Rice, gently done. Gordon. Saka, and it's lofted through here. And the shot! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
England, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
France making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So all square with almost no time remaining. France getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Chouameni. Cherki. And it's Akliouche. Picks it up out wide. Gusto. Chance, surely! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
France take the... And time is up. France have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.